Hey, this is Chris J. Rosser with bcsurf.com. We are checking out the Sector 9 Seeker. This is kind of like one of their boards they've designed specifically for doing some hills, doing some cars, doing some slides and free ride. So let's check this out. The board itself is made out of 5-ply maple with 2 layers of pre-pegged fiberglass. Kind of gives you a little bit of flex to this board. And you've also got some carbon strips that run along here to give it a little bit more stability. That way if you're going a little faster or busting out a few slides here and there, the board's going to stay stable and predictable under your feet. The board has just a slight concave along the footbed of the board. It's enough to lock your foot in without getting too uncomfortable longer cruises. So if you're going to kind of be commuting with this board as well, you definitely have a comfortable footbed beneath you. The extra coarse grip tape will help to lock your feet in as well, so that way you have a good hold on the board and can kind of feel it through turns. The nose and tail itself have a little overextension, so you can do some flatland tricks with this one. So if you want to do some shoves, some manuals and stuff like that, you can. It might be a little tricky, so I would say if you really want to focus in on more hills and carving and slides, then with a mix of a little bit of tricks here and there, good call. If you kind of want to focus more on some flatland tricks, you probably want something more with a nose and kick to it. The board itself just has a little bit of flex. So it's not super stiff like the Sector 9 9-star, which is just kind of rock solid. This one just have a little bit of flex. So through cars, through turns, you'll have a little bit of flex from the camber, and it'll kind of give that nice little surfy pop out to it. Comes loaded up with Charger 50-degree trucks, so you have a good blend of stability and carving ability with that too. If you're going to do a lot of hills, you might want to change out the base plate to a 40-degree, just make sure it's really stable. But otherwise, you should be fine going to flatland, carving around, stuff like that. The wheels come loaded with Sector 9 slalom style wheels. The ones on here are 75A, so they're pretty soft. And with this hard edge slalom style wheel, it really hugs the ground. With this one, it'll definitely hold a line through really hard cars, really hard turns. And as you break them in, it'll get a little bit more slide capable. If you kind of want to jump into slides right away and stuff, you might want to change this out for a little bit harder duro, maybe a wheel with a rounded edge just to make sure you can jump out of the box and start shredding it up. This one's definitely meant towards doing a little more faster application, doing some free ride, doing some slides in there. It's definitely set up that way. Definitely worth checking out as an entry-level sliding free ride board if you want to kind of test out the waters, because for that it's pretty cost effective, so definitely give it a whirl. Also good if you kind of just want a kind of versatile board that you can take out some hills by your house and feel like you have a stable board underneath your feet. Hit us up in the comments if you have any questions. We'll be happy to help you out and pick the right board for you and get you set up.